stream as well. Our camera's back there. We welcome you for Leah's bat mitzvah. So the prayer book opens the Hebrew direction. We're using Mishkan Tefillah. We'll be announcing all the pages. The pages will have a lot of Hebrew on it, which are the letters. That's the reason why it opens the other direction. This is what Leah's been working on. And there will be transliteration. So the Hebrew letters, the English letters will be side by side. And if you want to sing along, we'd love for you at different times. There will be singing parts. I'm Rabbi Alex Cantor-Frank over here as well. And bathrooms are right out to the left. We are still having some construction here, but it's mostly in place. And I don't know. Okay, so Leah's going to be leading the majority of the service, and it's wonderful to be able to host this. Oh, I'm getting chills here. Okay. We are going to start off on page 288. Leah's going to read the English, and then there's a prayer, a Hebrew prayer for waking up in the morning.
May my life be one link in a chain of goodness. As I say the prayers of my ancestors, help me to recall their devotion and faithfulness, their joy in suffering, which are in every word. Holiness is my heritage. May I be worthy of it. May our tradition live in me and pass from me to generations I shall never know, enriched by the truth that I have found and the good deeds I have done. So may I fulfill my task on earth and receive my blessing. And when the service ends and the prayers have ceased, help me to bring their spirit into the world in which I live. May I love God above all and my neighbor as myself, and be a living witness to the truth that never changes. Moda ani lifaneha melech hai vikayam shehezarta binishmati behemla rabba emunateha.
I offer thanks to you, ever-living God, and you have restored my soul to me in mercy. How great is your trust. At this point, we're going to present Leah with a mark of her bat mitzvah, which is the talit, the prayer shawl that I'm wearing here, and Cantor's wearing. This fringe garment is one of our oldest symbols, and it is a mark of being a Jewish adult. So we're going to invite up your grandparents, Tom and Carrie Moscato. For those of you coming up, you can come up through the center, but we also have railings here on the side, and there's a ramp on the other side. This is a special talit picked up in our gift shop here at Shir Shalom. And so Leah's going to say the blessing, which is on the bottom of 289. And this talit, well, we can put it on. Anytime now that she comes in a morning service or during our holidays, she can wear this as a mark of having been a bat mitzvah.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehiratef b'tzitzit.
Amen. Blessed are you, God, King of the universe, who sanctifies us for your commandments and commands us to wear our fringe talit, to remind us to take care of the corners of our lives. We're going to turn to page 648 for a prayer for new things, as this is the very first time that Leah is officially wearing this.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehehianu, V'kiyamanu, V'hidianu, Lazman hazeh.
Amen. Bless you, God, who brings us life, allows us to be present here and arrive at this very moment. We say, Amen. I'd like to invite up some readers for page 259. We have Gail Sears and Sierra Moscato Page. Are you guys here? Are they here? There you are. Okay. Wonderful. And again, it's on page 259. Use this mic right here. Just do it. Read it in front of the mic.
Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations.
May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of our world. Plant virtue in every soul, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised you are, Adonai, who blesses your people with peace.
Amen. Hold on.
Thank you. You take that with you.
Be careful of the wires. We invite you to rise, page 313, for our call of community. Cantor Frank will lead us in the Baruch Hu. We remain standing for page 314. Leah will read for us, "The world is sunlight."
The world is sunlight, restoring the soul, rejoicing the heart, bringing light to the eyes, more welcome than gold, a Torah from heaven. I have no light to give the morning. My Torah, my special human gift, is words. As I bring my words forth from silence, welcome them, you who redeems the sun from darkness. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzir Ham Oro.
Amen. We turn to the Shema, page 318.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kavod Mahuto Leolam Vaed.
You may be seated. Leah will continue on 319 with passages from Deuteronomy 6.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadevarim ha'eleh asher anohi mitzavaha Hayom Alevaveha Vishinan Tam Livaneha Vidibarta Bam Beshifteha Beveteha Uvalekteha Vadere Ushakbeha Uvikumeha Ukshartam Leo Ayadeha Vihayu Litatafo Ben Eneha Uktavtam Almuzuzot beiteha uvishareha. Leman tizkaru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim le'Elohehem. Ani Adonai Elohehem asher hotzihi etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim להיות לכם, לאלוהים, אני Adonai Elohehem.
Just to focus a little on this prayer, the chanting she just did is similar to what she will be doing later when she reads from the Torah. And if you look at the prayer, I know you might not recognize the Hebrew, you'll see a lot of little dots and dashes around it. Those are the melody that she also has to learn. And when she reads from the Torah, it will be without any of the vowels or the notes, but she'll have memorized all those. And this gives you a sense of what she had to do today to learn for today. We're going to turn to another biblical passage, page 322, and Cantor Frank will lead us in the Mi Chamocha.
Mi Chamocha, Ba'ilim Adonai, Mi Chamocha, Neda Bakodesh, Nora Tehilot, Hosef Elem, Nora Tehilot, Hosef Elem, Shir Chadasha, Shevechol Gibulim, Heshim Chas Vadayam, Yachal Kulam, Hodu V'him Lechu V'Amaru, Adonai Yimach Le'olam Va'ed.
We invite you to rise.
So Yisrael, Koma Be'efrat Yisrael, Uvdikinu Mecha, Yehuda V'Yisrael, Kolenu, Adonai Tzvot Shemo, Kedosh Yisrael, Baruch Atah Adonai.
Before we continue with our silent meditation, I just want to point out these are the words from the Song of the Sea. When you walked into our sanctuary, you might see there's a Torah scroll there that was rescued from the Holocaust. It's not a kosher scroll, but it's open to this passage from the Song of the Sea. So if you want to take a look, it's one of 1,000 or so Czechoslovakian Torahs that were saved that are in synagogues around the world. So take a look at that. We'll continue with our silent meditation from pages 323 to page 335. Take an opportunity for your own private prayers, and we'll resume the service in just a couple of minutes. You want to come over here? I'd like to bring up Henke Lillenstein. Henke, sorry. She's going to be reading page 334, below the line, "O God." Are you reading the Hebrew or the? I just right there. Yeah.
Yes. O God, may we never become complacent, faltering in our effort to build a world of peace. Let the nations know and understand that justice and right are better than dominion and conquest. May all come to see that it is not by might nor by power, but by your Spirit that life prevails.
Leah's going to lead us now on page 337 with Oseh Shalom. This is a prayer for peace, and you can clap or sing along if you'd like. It's at the bottom of the page.
Oseh Shalom b'romav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'el kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'el kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael.
Vimru, vimru, amen. We have a very exciting thing which we're going to do, which is part of our service. We have a special Torah here. Let me just reveal it to everyone. Actually, Leah, you want to help me take off the Torah cover? This Torah, can everyone see the Torah here? This is a special Torah that is brought to our synagogue. It's special for Leah's bat mitzvah. I'm going to have her grandfather, Tom, come up to maybe share a little words about the importance of the Torah. Hold on, come in front. Tom, come in the mic right here.
So I'll continue the story a little bit from last night about our Torah, and I'll sum it up. We have those who went and found the Torah for us. Marty Hoffman, I think you were the one who went down to Manhattan with Linda, the two of you, right?
No, it was a phone call.
A phone call, okay. A phone call to a Torah broker, right. And I talked about yesterday how we couldn't afford much of a Torah, and the broker, after giving us the prices, I compared it to buying a cow and how expensive and difficult it is getting a cow, because this was getting a very expensive, a very sacred, very time invested by the scribe who wrote it, and so our group could hardly afford it. And I told last night how the broker said, but wait, if I skip over or condense this, Marty, please forgive me if I change the story, the narrative a little. It's my imagination, I suppose. I have a wild imagination, so forgive me. Ask my Torah study group. They say I'm crazy. Anyways, so we had this moment of pause, and it's so expensive. Are we going to be able to afford this? So it might have been another conversation. The broker said, well, I might have something for you. But it's not kosher. And the rabbi just mentioned the one out there isn't kosher. I would imagine the Dead Sea Scrolls aren't kosher either. Okay, so what does that mean? And I said, well, some of the women from our congregation are here. And they chimed in their mind, or at least in my imagination. I heard the story, though. They said, we're going to be touching the Torah. It's not going to be kosher as soon as we touch it, for all that matter. So it'll be fine for us. Doesn't have to be kosher, you know. We could all use it. And it's wonderful. And I'd like to compare to our congregation, the South Towns. We were from all over the place in the South Towns. Arcade, Springville, East Aurora, Orchard Park, and destinations there to spread all over the place. So, which is what our Torah is. I told last night how it's pieced together from different Torahs in Europe. So I also explained that Leah was startled a little bit, but she got over it because she read some last night, that the handwriting, I guess, is it writing? Is that good enough to say that? Yes. It was a little different from what she had seen, as probably as handwriting styles and styles of writing evolved. It's probably evolved from the Torah, early Torah.
Different versions.
Yes. So she managed to take a photo and master it, and is doing well. So it's different, you know, that it's pieced together in different parts from different Torahs. And I was saying how our congregation was kind of like that, pieced together from all over the place. Couldn't afford a rabbi. In order for us to stay alive, everybody had to do something, serve some. Heinke, who came up here, was our treasurer for life. I remember she knew all the books. I think we had at one point about 35 members, didn't we? Is that right? 35 family members, right. So you can think of this Torah much like the Jewish faith, that it kind of brings together all these beliefs, and it has been lasting for so many thousands of years because we've taken studies, theology, religion, beliefs, laws, mainly a lot of the laws of how you govern your life and so on. And all these little segments were brought together and sewn together in our Torah. And it also is, I think, it's animal skin. Right, most Torah is animal skin. Yeah, this must have been thick animal skin, because the rabbi always says, this one weighs more than any of the Torahs. You know, last night I carried around and I said, oh my gosh, my shoulder, I don't know, but I was able to do it. And then I said, Leah here has quite a heavy Torah to lift, and she just did it marvelously. I'm surprised. She's probably been working out a little, weights and so on. But it's wonderful that she can read it. We've got members of the congregation. Sometimes it goes to Heinke in the Cincinnati area, and we lend it out. A former member is studying for a bar mitzvah, and we just heard maybe he'll want to use it. The son wants to use it perhaps, and not part of a congregation. I'm not sure how he's going to make his bar mitzvah, but it's so great that we can all come together and use this Torah and then bring it to our congregation here. It's become so special because the rabbi has taken it to Canterbury, was it?
Yep.
For a while it was stationed in Canterbury. It may end up there again, whatever.
Well, they have another.
Yes, they have another one. So anyways, thank you for all coming. Thank you for being part of our Torah reading with Leah. And
You're not going down.
oh, okay.
So Tom's going to stay up here. What we're going to do is we need a bunch of people. We need our ark openers, Sierra and Oliver, if you guys could come up.
Oliver, I believe in you.
Yeah, we're not ready for that yet.
Okay.
And then what we're going to be doing, you guys stand over here. I'll show you what to do in a second. We're going to make a line where we're actually going to be passing the Torah down through Leah's family to her in a similar way to what her grandfather just described. So we need Carrie up here as well, and Sharon and Violet and Tristan too, and Sean. Okay, all you guys. We're going to make a line from the ark all the way to Leah. And what's going to happen is we're going to present her with the Torah. She's going to be reciting prayers on 366 responsively. And we'll stand up during that time, not quite yet. And then afterwards, she's going to be coming around the community and holding the Torah, just like Tom said. What you want to do is either take your prayer shawl or your hand or your book, touch the Torah, and kiss it, just as a sign of respect, if you'd like. Just don't trip her up along the way. We won't even tell you what happens if that happens. First, we'd be concerned for Leah's safety, of course. Then, when she's coming around, we also need Jonathan, Oliver, and Violet to help us undress the Torah and prepare it for the reading. Okay, we're all set, so come make a long line. Okay, no, you're good, okay. So we're going to have Oliver and Sierra open the ark. We're going to have everyone rise, if you could rise. So what you want to do is you want to hold the strings there. Hold on one. Do you want to just put that over there on the chair with the other, with the all right, so you stand over, you guys stand over here. The Torah that I hold in my hands right now has been passed down from Mount Sinai and Moses, from generation to generation, with careful consideration for the text, and all these many, many, many generations in Leah's family, and it will be passed down to her today, where she officially embraces the Torah. So we're going to hand the Torah. Sharon is going to take the lead here. And as she passes the Torah down, Cantor Frank will lead us in L'Dor Vador from generation to generation.
L'Dor Vador. L'Dor Vador. L'Dor Vador nagir God lecha. L'Dor Vador. L'Dor Vador. L'Dor Vador nagir God lecha.
Comfortable enough to walk with.
All right, so page 366.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu,
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol, Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo.
Gadlu Adonai iti, Unoromama Shemo Yadav.
Okay, so come down here quickly.
Lecha Adonai ha'gedula ve'hagevura ve'hatiferet ve'hanetzach ve'hakod ki kol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz ki kol b'shamayim u'ba'aretz Lecha Adonai הממלכה ויבינעשה לכל ראש ידרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדרדrדrדrd
So before Leah starts reading, she needs a hand, a literal hand. Reach inside that bag over there. This is provided from the religious school. See if you can find it in there. No, it's not in the box. See if you can find it. Okay, hold that up. That is a yad. It's a literal pointer because we don't touch the Torah directly. And that's picked out, Joanne Marcusy, our executive director, picked it out with her favorite colors. Is that your good colors? Okay. All right, so she's going to find the place in the Torah, and as she does, we need Harvey Horowitz to join us up here. Harvey was her tutor. Harvey was her tutor, and he's serving today as the gabbai. The gabbai is sort of the spotter, like in gymnastics. I don't know what the 4-H equivalent is. Is there any spotter if you're on a horse? Or you just fall down? Okay, yeah. So that's why I don't ride horses.
It's okay, the ground is soft.
Yeah, the ground is soft, Leah. But when you get older, it gets a lot harder. All right, so we also need some of her family members to come up to recite the blessing over the Torah. So do you have the place? Just make sure you got the right place. And again, she's reading this. There are no vowels or punctuation or anything. She has to learn that, and that's what she was working with Harvey on. We do have the blessing up here for those of you coming up for the blessing. Feel free to use this. If you'd like to follow along, not in the front row, but in a lot of the other rows, there's books in the seat in front of you. So if you look in the seat underneath the seat in front of you, you'll find a book called the Hertz Commentary. And it's on page 592? 542. 542, sorry. Page 542, she's reading from Leviticus 26, verse 3. If you want to follow along, 542. Okay. And for the first Aliyah, we have her grandparents, Tom and Carrie and Howie. Is that also
Howie's in here.
Oh, Howie's on here. Okay, so Yamdu, proud grandparents, Aliyah Harishona.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvarach. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach leolam va'ed. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher banu mikol amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Imugotai telehu ve'et mitzvotai tishmaru va'asitem otam v'natati gishmehem ba'itam v'natana ha'arat yevula ve'en hasadeh item piryo ve'hisi lahem daish et batzir uvatzir yasig et zara ve'ahaltem lachmahem la sova v'yishavtem la veta ve'artsahem.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'chayei shema v'hemu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Kiss if you want.
I think I lost my spot.
Give you a kiss.
You have the right spot, like.
Oh, here,
Oh. For our second Aliyah, we're going to invite up Michael Moscato and Jonathan Moscato. Yamdu, Mikael v'Yonatan Laliyah Hasheni.
Baruch Adonai Havarah.
Baruch Adonai Havarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch atah Adonai Hamheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol hamim. V'natan lanu et Torto. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. V'natalti shalom be'aretz. Ushavtem ve'en maharid v'hishbati b'ti haya ra'a min haaretz v'herev lo ta'avor be'artzahem v'raftem et oyevehem v'nafalu lifnehem leharev v'radafu mikem hamisha mea umea mikem revava yirdofu v'nafalu oyevehem lifnehem leharev.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torah emet v'kei olam nata b'tokenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ufani.
Hold on, that was we get from the parents' level.
Oh.
We're going to invite up her parents, Sean and Sharon, as well as Violet and Tristan. Yamo, Yamdu, Mishpachat Peck, La'aliyah HaShlishi.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Havarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Ufani ti alehem, v'hifreti ethem, v'hirveti ethem, v'akimoti ebriti itahem, v'altem yashan noshan, v'yashan mipnei hadash totziu, v'natati mishkani betohahem, v'lo tigal nafshi ethem.
Touch it. You can just pass it around.
I found it. Baruch atah
Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan Torat amen, v'hayei olam nata b'tocheinu, Baruch atah Adonai, notin haTorah.
We have a special tradition here at Congregation Shir Shalom. We're going to invite everyone to rise for Leah's Aliyah. She's going to be reading from verse 9. And that's on page 543. 43. Okay, so what we're going to do is I need everyone, you can put down your books actually. We need your fist out like this. We're going to give her strength, and I'm going to have you pronounce a Hebrew word that's pretty difficult. You have to go into your throat. It's ch. So chizki. Ready? Chizki. Okay. Oh, you guys know it. Okay, so it's going to be on my signal. Harvey is going to announce her Hebrew name for her first time as she gets called up as a bat mitzvah.
Ta'amod, 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 ha'bachura bat mitzvah, Leah Miriam bat Sharon Bishan Maftira.
Chizki. Touch your toes.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Avarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bahar banu mikol ha'amin, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notin haTorah. Ufani ti alehem, v'hifreti ethem, v'hirveti ethem, v'akimoti ebriti itahem, v'ahaltem yashan noshan, v'yashan mipnei hadash totziu. V'natati mishkani betohahem, v'lo tigal nafshi ethem. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'hayei olam nata betoheinu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Misheberak Avatin Avraham Yitzchak V'Yaakov V'Yinotenu Sarah Rivka Leah. May the Holy One have blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. Bless Leah and her family, her mishpacha, who have risen today in honor of Torah, in honor of Shabbat, in honor of her bat mitzvah. May they have many opportunities to celebrate together in the near and the far future and come together and really in recognition of this wonderful occasion. And we say, Amen. At this point, we need our Torah lifter, Tristan, and then we also need Jonathan, Oliver, and Violet back up here. We're going to help out Tristan with our pinky, symbolically as he lifts.
זאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עובד על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים העולם עומד על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הגמילות חסדים.
You may be seated. We're going to be turning to our additional reading, the Haftarah. It's on page, again, in the Hertz commentary, not the prayer book. It's on page 551. And Leah is going to be reading a little bit from Jeremiah 16.
Eternal One, my strength and my stronghold, my refuge in time of trouble. Nations from the ends of the earth shall come to you and say, our ancestors inherited false gods, empty and utterly useless. How can human beings make gods? They are not gods at all. Therefore, I am letting them know, once and for all, that for all I will make them know my might and power, and they shall know that I am called the Eternal.
Harvey can go sit down at this point. We're going to be having Leah come up here, but as she comes up here, we need some candy passer outs, Oliver and Hannah. And do we have candy here?
Is it under that?
Was it? Do we see it?
Is it under that thing or what's under that?
Okay, so Joanne is going to get the candy, so Oliver and Hannah, if you want to go out over there. Where's Hannah? And Penina, if she'd like to. So the candy that will be passed around is not to eat. We're actually going to be softly throwing it at Leah. This is a fun tradition we have in our congregation and a lot of Jewish synagogues. She's going to come out over here, so you got to come out over here. I'm going to explain the rules. Hopefully you might get lucky, Leah, because I'm not sure if there's any candy. We're going to see. Okay, she wants it. She's ready. She's ready for it. Okay, so.
We can start moving furniture, Rabbi.
Yeah, that's true. So let's.
I'll stand with it.
We can just put it on the piano. I don't know, Leah. You might not get your wish here. We'll see. I guess they're stuffing the candy right now. So. What's going to happen is you'll get the candy, and you're going to throw it like this. Like, you know, if it ends up on her, like, toes, that's okay. Here comes the candy. And they're going to come around now. So, Hannah, why don't you come on this side, too? Okay. So, Leah, the rules of this game are... You need to stay roughly where you are. You can move back a little bit if you like. You move forward there. Okay. You're allowed to twist, jump if you want. That's okay. Just don't hurt yourself. You're not allowed to turn your back. You're not allowed to throw any candy back. And I don't know. Yeah, no throwing it back. And Oliver, this is just a reminder for you, you only have a few more years and you're going to be up here, so just be gentle with your sister. Are there any of your friends here, are they particularly like softball players or something?
Actually, the softball players have a game today.
They have a game. Well, you're very lucky. Okay, so all the softball players were conveniently taken away. That's very, very convenient there. Okay, raise your hand if you still need candy. We need some in the back over there still. And over here on the side. You can hear the crinkling. Even Cantor and I get nervous. Okay. Oh no, we're not ready yet. Hold on. That was like the Civil War, the way it started. Okay, did everyone have candy? Okay, I'm gonna sit back down over here. On Cantor's signal, she's gonna do. Yeah, we'll let you throw it again. Whoever missed their candy. Is anyone still? I think they already. Oliver gave them replenishments. Okay. No, you're not allowed to throw back. Okay. All right. All right. So Cantor is gonna sing Siman Tov Mazel Tov. I'm gonna go over here, and well, you can stand up if you want to do it that way.
Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov,
All right, we need all the young people to come up with the help with the cleanup. And we're going to get these for afterwards. So come on up if you can. We need the baskets. Wait, look, it got all the way back there. Look at that. You guys are very. Oliver, here we go. Good job.
The candy will be waiting for you outside in the hallway.
All right, Leah, we can have you come back over here. Did you survive?
Yeah.
Okay, we need a couple of readers to come up here. You can sit down for just a second. We have a reader on page 376, Howie Schulman. If you not here. Okay, so do you have a different person? We'll skip that.
Yeah, I think we just skipped that one off.
Okay, so then we need Jonathan Moscato on page 377. We have a prayer book here, so if you can sit down.
O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, blessed the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen.
We need some ark openers at this point as well. We're going to need Tristan and Violet to come back over here, and we're going to turn it. You can put the Hertz commentary now below your prayer, below your seats if you had that out, and you need the prayer book going forward. And we're turning to page 374. We're going to invite you to rise as the ark is opened, and we're going to sing "It's a Tree of Life."
It is the tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom.
One more time.
It is a tree of life to those who fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Shalom.
You know, Rabbi, I'm seeing that a lot of her girlfriends know this song. Did she teach it to you guys?
You guys,
Yeah?
you guys can sit
I love
down.
it.
Yeah, not a lot of them. Plus, usually the friends, they sit in the back. I was so proud they sat right in the
Yeah,
front
and
there.
they know the music.
Yeah. We are going to hear some words of wisdom from Leah. So let's find, where's your, do you have your speech there?
My speech, yes.
Nice and slow. You got it.
Shabbat shalom. Thank you for coming to my bat mitzvah today. I am Leah Rose Miriam. I would like to share a little bit about myself and my Torah portion. I love many things, including drawing, soccer, reading, and many more. But the thing I love the most is animals, wild and domesticated. Because of where I live, I have always been connected to animals. Throughout my life, I've had many pets, like cats, dogs, and horses. In addition to this, I've seen many animals native to New York. There are also some animals I am not able to see, like red wolves, because of their habitat getting destroyed and because of humans hunting them. I love animals so much that I think protecting the environment is one of the most important priorities for our generation. Littering is also an important issue for animals because an animal could ingest littered items like plastic or get caught on them. In the future, some of our most beloved animals will not even be around for our grandchildren and children to enjoy. My Torah portion relates to this issue through the verse, "If you follow my commandments, I will grant your rains in their season, so that the earth shall yield its produce, and the trees of the field their fruit. Your threshing shall overtake the vintage, and your vintage shall overtake the sowing. You shall eat your fill of bread, and dwell securely in your land." This shows that the earth and animals rely on humans, and we need to be responsible for our planet. The Torah portion clearly indicates that our actions impact the world around us. If we are good to the earth, we will be rewarded. My mitzvah project, or community service project, ties into my Torah portion because I motivated the people around me to care and understand more about the environment. As we cleaned Hamburg Beach with the organization Buffalo Waterkeepers with their Earth Day beach cleanup, my friends and I thought at first that the waterfront was clean. But the more we searched, we realized that even though on the surface it seemed clean, there were hundreds of pieces of trash hiding in the sand and the crevices of rocks. After we left, I had a feeling of accomplishment mixed with guilt. I felt proud that maybe even one less lake or ocean animal could possibly swallow plastic. I also felt hopeful that the next people who relaxed at the beach would want to preserve it and keep it as clean as they found it. But I also felt guilt knowing that people will litter, and that even though I personally don't, many people do, and that almost no matter what we do, we can never get everyone to stop. But if we slowly inform others about how they can help and become better people, we will be rewarded with a better earth. Now, I will take a moment to appreciate the people who made it possible for me to be here today. I thank Mr. Horowitz for being an understanding teacher while teaching me my Torah portion. I thank Cantor Frank for always pushing me to try my best and teaching me every prayer I sang today. I thank Rabbi Alex for helping me prepare for this day. In addition, I thank my Jewish friends for encouraging me as we have gone through this experience together. I am grateful for my classmates because they kept me grounded and made sure I was balancing school, sports, and preparing for my bat mitzvah. I thank my mom and dad especially for helping me practice my prayers and Torah portion. And my grandparents as well for continuing our Jewish traditions at home and at Congregation Shir Shalom. I thank my religious and Hebrew teachers for helping me throughout the past several years. Finally, I thank everyone who has came to my bat mitzvah and for being excited for me and coming to enjoy this important milestone in my life. Shabbat Shalom.
We're going to have Sharon and Sean come up to address and offer a little blessing for Leah. This is the hardest part.
Was it too fast?
Okay. Hi. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you again for coming. In Peck fashion, we were running very late, and also I forgot my speech. So we're just gonna improvise for a minute. But the gist of what we had prepared was just to say how proud we are of everything you've accomplished this year and just in your life in general. Leah always tries her best in everything. She's always digs into every activity she can get her hands on. Always willing to try something new. It's dancing one year, then we're on to soccer, horseback riding, and I would say one thing that's remained consistent that I've was thinking about as I've watched her prepare her speeches and do all these readings is Leah's love of reading ever since she was a tiny little kid. And I actually printed out a picture I found on Facebook from when she was probably 3 or 4 reading in her bed. That's so cute. And she had the same enthusiasm and intonation and expression when she was reading as she does today, even as a tiny little girl. It was so cute. And then when she had her little brother, she used to read to when Oliver was born, she used to read to him when he was little too, which was very cute. But I also wanted to mention, as Leah had in her speech, I'm an animal lover, and to watch that be passed on with Leah. Leah is such an avid animal lover, and we have many pets at home, particularly her cats, which are the joys of her life, and it's just been very fun watching her be able to experience that. And I do have to, though, on that note, say that Sean won with the cat lover from his side of the family. I went with dog, and I apparently my entire family went with cat, so I'm outnumbered. But I just wanted to also take a minute and just acknowledge that unfortunately today we're without Leah's Grandma Jean, passed away unfortunately last winter. But she's here in spirit, and she would definitely not have missed this. She would have, she was here for pretty much every occasion. Sean's family lives in Ithaca, so Grandma Jean and Grandpa Stu made many visits out for special occasions. So we're sorry she can't be with us today. And then Sean's dad, who is having some health issues too, is not able to make it. So they're both here in spirit with us. So we also wanted to just thank all the clergy, everyone who has helped Leah with her special day. Mr. Horowitz, you guys have spent a lot of hours with my children. So thank you, thank you, thank you. They all know all the ins and outs of our house. Dogs chewing on things in the background and children fighting and everything else, but we've made it through. So, but we're here, happy that you could be here with us on this special day, and we thank you and hope you enjoy. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mazel tov.
Okay.
We have a couple of blessings from the family. We'll invite up your grandparents again, Tom and Carrie, and then Michael Moscato, I think, is that uncle?
What?
For prayers on page 380 and 381.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Oh, just Michael,
Yeah,
okay.
Uncle Michael.
So Uncle Michael's going to read, and we'll pick the best one here. 381.
Hello.
Hi.
May you live to see your world fulfilled. May your destiny be for worlds still to come. And may you trust in generations past and yet to be. May your heart be filled with intuition, and your words be rich in understanding. May songs of praise ever be upon your tongue, and your vision clarify a straight path before you. May your eyes shine with the light of Torah, and your face reflect the brightness of the heavens. May your lips ever speak wisdom, and your fulfillment be in righteousness. Even as you ever yearn to hear the words of the ancient one of holiness.
So Leah, let me offer some words to you. You've done really well. How do you think you've done? Knocked it out of the park. What's an expression for 4-H? You've gone around the whole track.
Blue ribbon.
You've gotten a blue ribbon. Oh yeah, okay. Was it a blue ribbon day? Have you gotten any blue ribbons?
Yes.
They're pretty exciting?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think we'll definitely give you a blue ribbon for this one. Leah, it's been such an honor to see you as a little tot grow up to where you are today. You always, I think from the moment I first met you, when you were very, very little, you had a personality and you knew who you were. You always were very genuine, enthusiastic, and a pleasure to be around, honestly. You work hard, you study, you think. Your grandfather was telling me, because in your speech you say, you like animals and all the different things that you like, and you say, amongst other things. And I didn't realize quite what amongst other things, and then your grandfather was telling me that you're learning Vietnamese. Is that true?
Oh, just on Duolingo, not really.
On Duolingo. So you're pursuing your passions, your curiosity, and also trying to make the world better. So I didn't mean to embarrass you there.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty cool. And you have a lot to offer in this world. I know you got some siblings and parents that are taller than you, one that's still yet to grow. But you have your path ahead, which I'm excited to see. Today is a marker of where you're going to be. I always tell a bat mitzvah or bar mitzvah that right now you're closer to your future self than your past self. At your age, it's hard now to think about you as a baby. Now you're moving like your siblings before you towards a much bigger and better and brighter future. As you approach that future, it could be a little scary. I know you got a real strong family around you and wonderful friends that we see here today. But you should never feel lost. If you feel lost, these are the people that you call. And when you have good things happen, you're going to call. There's nothing that we can't solve together. Our world is built on people like yourself going out and giving their best and giving their whole heart to making this world better. Do you think you can do that? I think so, right? Okay, so, yeah, sure, she says. Okay. So we're going to have you sign some paperwork and give you some gifts. We have from our men's club and women of Shir Shalom this. You don't have to open it here, but this is a Kiddush cup. We also have a certificate that will send you to Israel on a nifty trip, $250. But you also, when you turn 18, you can go on Birthright Israel till you're 26, so make sure you take advantage of that. And we're ready for you. We're ready for you to sign a document. So, Leah, you're going to come over here. Oh, here, I'm just going to bring this to you. You can come here. Oops. This is a marker of today. It has today's date and the Torah portion and your name. I want you to read this word, or in becoming.
In becoming a bat mitzvah, I affirm my place among the Jewish people.
Keep reading. Oh, no,
Oh.
read the right below.
Oh.
Sorry, it's small.
I am a Jew because 100 generations before me found purpose in their faith. I am a Jew because Judaism treasures love and kindness. I am a Jew because Judaism demands justice, compassion, and truth.
Is that something you can sign? Are you prepared? Okay.
Yeah.
And you can
Like
sign
right
however
here?
you'd like, yeah. I always tell them this is the nicest signature. It's all downhill from here.
Oh.
That's just true for me. I'm sorry. What? See?
My
She did a
parents
beautiful.
saw a straight line.
Yeah, that's what happens to all of us. Look at our beautiful John Hancock. Okay, we're going to invite you, Leah, to go down to your family over here. Go in front of your family, and you'll define what family is. We're going to have everyone rise. Go all the way down there. They're going to put their hands on you. And we're going to offer you, Cantor and I are going to offer you the priestly benediction, one of our oldest prayers. Leah, may God bless you and watch over you, and we say, Amen. May God shine God's face upon you and grant you comfort, and we say, Amen. Leah, may God lift God's face to you, look you directly in the eye, and grant you and all of us peace. And we say, Amen. Amen. All right, what we're going to do is you can remain standing. We need up here our Bear and Hannah and Jessica, maybe, for our ark openers and closers, as well as Elena. We're going to turn to page 586 in our prayer book. Okay, so maybe Bear and Hannah, do you want to open the ark for us, and then we'll come and throw the mic. Join your mom to read the prayer. Doing it with her. Okay, it might be easier just with this.
Aleinu l'shabeach Adon hakol, la'tek gedula le'yotzer b'reshit, shalom v'ratzon, v'osamanu k'ha'amanam, shalom
591. You may be seated. Yeah, I know. It is very confusing. We're going to turn to the Mourner's Kaddish now. Sharon already mentioned that Sean's mother that we're thinking about, Jeannie Peck. We'll go around if there's any names that you'd want to offer of people that died recently or that you're thinking of. It's the prayer's on page 598. So just raise your hand if you have anyone. Okay. Those whose custom it is to rise, please rise as we recite the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad yivrach uretei v'yamlik malchutei, v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayed echol beit Yisrael, v'agalau v'izman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam omei almaya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar, v'yitalev, v'yitalal, shmei dekudasha brechu. Le'elam min kol berchata v'shirata, tush berchata v'nechamata, damiran b'alma v'yimaru, amen. Yehei shlam rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimaru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav, hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'yimaru, amen. May the one who creates harmony and high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all the world. And we say, amen.
Amen.
You may be seated. Zikronam levracha. May their memory be for a blessing. Leah, we still need you up here. Leah has a couple more prayers to lead. On page 625, we have Adon Olam. This is a call-in response, and she and Cantor Frank will lead it together.
Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
B'terem Kol,
B'terem Kol,
Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa,
Li'et Nasa,
V'hesel Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Adon Olam.
V'yachare kiklot hakol, Levado yilach nara Adon Olam. V'hu haya, v'hu hava, v'hu yevatim v'ra Adon Olam.
Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
B'terem Kol,
B'terem Kol,
Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa,
Li'et Nasa,
V'hesel Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Adon Olam.
V'hu echad, v'hen sheni, lechamshilo lechachbira Adon Olam. V'ri reshit, v'li tachlit, v'lo ha'ozah misra Adon Olam.
Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
B'terem Kol,
B'terem Kol,
Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa,
Li'et Nasa,
V'hesel Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra, Adon Olam.
V'hu eli v'chai koli, v'tzoch hevli pi tzara Adon Olam. V'hu nisi umanosli, menakosi bi'omekra Adon Olam.
Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
B'Terem Kol,
B'Terem Kol,
Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa,
Li'et Nasa,
V'Hesel Kol,
Kol,
Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam.
Biyato Hafiv Rushi, B'Yetishan V'Yahira Adon Olam, V'Him Ruchi, Geviati, Adonai Libelu Vira Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
B'Terem Kol,
B'Terem Kol,
Yitzir Nivra, Le'et Nasa,
Li'et Nasa,
V'Hesel Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam.
All right, we're going to do Hamotzi and Brei Pri Hagafen. Just need the wines down. Page 605 at the bottom and 606 on the top. And while Cantor is getting just the Brei Pri Hagafen on 605 on the bottom. 605 going. Is this grape juice this time? We got grape juice, okay. Oh, below, right?
Baruch atah Adonai, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen.
If you want to drink a little bit. You got it. Chaim to life. And we have Hamotzi.
More bread.
More bread, yeah. That's like the Jewish roll. More bread. Okay, here we go. Baruch.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lehem min haaretz.
Amen. As you came in peace, may you leave in peace. Please return your prayer books minus the leaflet to the front. And Mazel Tov and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat